Dragon Boat Festival is one of the most celebrated festivals in the Chinese calendar, as well as Chinese New Year and Moon Festival. People commonly eat rice dumplings and hang calamas when the festival comes. The most important activity during the festival in China is dragon boat racing. The dragon boat attracts many people by its beautiful looks. It is made of wood with colorful complex paintings. Here in Tampa Bay, the dragon boat race is held every year. Many clubs practice hard and compete with other teams through great teamwork and effort. Pink Dragon Ladies and Tampa Bay Dragon Boat Clubs are two of the most competitive teams in the Tampa Bay area. Liz O'Connell from Pink Dragon Ladies, President of Tampa Bay Dragon Boat Club, Don Bacon, Jonathan Rivera, who is coach in Tampa Bay Dragon Boat Club, and David Nelson from Tampa Bay Dragon Boat Club are all passionate about dragon boat racing in Tampa Bay.
Tampa International Dragon Boat Races started in 2004. Kevin Burns and Keith Greminger are two local business people who thought it would be fun to start a dragon boat festival, an annual festival here, as a way to raise money for charities and also to provide team building experiences for companies here in town. This was a model that had been used in Canada, and they had gone up and witnessed some of these races up there, so they brought that model down here. The first race was in 2004. At that time, they wanted to introduce breast cancer survivors to the race as well, because that is very popular up in Canada. So they reached out to Moffitt Cancer Center and asked if they could put together a team of all cancer survivors. So Moffitt wasn't able to do that the first year, but after those races, they got together a bunch of breast cancer survivors to put together a team for the 2005 races. So that's when we got involved. A bunch of us were called together from Moffitt, and we organized a little group, and we practiced a few times over the winter of 2004 and 2005, and we had a team in the 2005 races for the first time. Our first experience really got us excited about dragon boat racing. People say that we were bitten by the dragon, and so we decided that we wanted to do this on a regular basis. So several of us got together and we drew up articles of incorporation, and we created Team Survivor Tampa Bay, which is the corporate name of our team, but our dragon boat paddling team is called the Pink Dragon Ladies. So we started getting team together, and we've been together ever since. We keep growing, paddlers come and go, but we always say once a pink, always a pink.
The Dragon Boat Festival was brought from China, and now it is popular sport in the US. It is entertaining watching them practice as hard as they can to win the race. It is nice if you can really get into something like them. Take a look to see heated competition in dragon boat racing.
We've been around since 2005. The club was founded in late 05. Back then, the Tampa race used to be a whole bunch of corporate teams from different entities, businesses in the area, and then a group of paddlers from all those companies decided to form a year-round team, which they formed our club. And we were the first open club in Tampa. So now there's about a half dozen.
Yeah, the sport has grown like tenfold since it first started.
I'm David Nelson. I'm with the Tampa Bay Dragon Boat Club, and I've coached a number of teams. I've coached breast cancer survivor teams. I've coached the U.S. National Youth Team, U16, U18, and now I'm taking on a new challenge of coaching the adaptive team. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I enjoy it. I've been doing it since 2005. It's a mental thing, and I think keeping your mental acuity, keeping your mental focus, because it's real easy. You've got 20 people paddling in the boat, and all of a sudden one boat goes ahead. You can just feel the boat that you're in kind of deflate, and then the next piece, you're up there with them, and you just kind of say, guys, you got to keep your mental acuity sharp, because if you start looking at the other boats, if you start looking at what's going on around you, then you're not going to perform as well. So that's the hardest thing to coach. It's the hardest thing to train. And I like to tell people, I'm like, your body can do it. You have to convince your mind, and it's like it's so important, and it's such a critical piece, particularly in this sport.